is a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are they thinking here? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Was looking for that jump attack. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time, so he brushes that off and keeps going. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Punish is there with the drive impact, really laying on the pressure. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Sends a clear message with that counter. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Jumps up. What'll happen here? Hits them with a stopping block. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Good distance for a shot. Player two in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of this. Just goes for it at this range. Going in. Sets up with the jump in. Player two can't use any drive moves. Rushes in. This is a Ross super hit. A jump in. Bends it on the fireball. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws out a projectile. Looks like they want to re-establish their game plan with fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Smart play there to go for the air to air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Life lead opens up. Experiencing burnout. Alright, what's coming up next? Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? So little life left. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge becomes threads in cleanly. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Player one had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a smart play to stop the opponent there. Hits them with a stopping block. Player two can't, burnout activates. Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Just goes for it at this range. Player one will need to use their meter here once the projectile hits. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. That's right. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Jumps in, brushes that off, and keeps going. Jump. This unleashes a big damage. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Drops him hard. Low heavy, but no go. Perfection. Player 1 is in a very good spot. What now?
This of mine?
It closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Still slugging it out here. Throws out a projectile. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireball. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Had the radar up and running. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Got their eye on the air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Fires without warning. Time to reassess the situation? Anything could happen here. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Knockdown and... Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart engagement. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they fires off the Shikku Hadouken. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. And they create an opportunity. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a fireball. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Still plenty of time left. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Or they switch sides. Jump! Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. What now? This closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Fight.
Boom goes the dynamite. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Gutsy play with the grab. Their life is hanging by a thread. They've got to lean heavily on their drive movement. The impact doesn't do anything. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of no escaping that. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
your patronage.
We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
How's this?
Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player one has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The attack is parried. Oh, whip the throw. From up above. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jump.
Too bad.
Not much left in the tank. This will be a battle of nerves. Experiencing burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Who will capitalize on in there? Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. A quick breather. full SA meters. Nice read with the cannon spike. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They're going for the super art? Throws a fireball. Can't change of side. Going in. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Picks up the counter. Just experiencing burnout. Risky up close. Burnout activates. A jump in, a super art. That's not gonna hit. A lot of pressure building up here. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? We're so kicked out of nowhere. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can fill themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
I'll take on all of you. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Goes for the command grab. Player two with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Jump in, finds the mark. Trips them up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets a chance at that jump in. Knocked down. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player one chases them down. Not shy with the grab. Heading into the end. Burnout activates. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Taking them for a ride on the side. In there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Well-timed corner switch. Now, can they finish the job? Double lariat, and now? Risky up-close scrap still going. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Jumps up, a super art. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Player one, no! This is breakable! They're backed up into the corner. This will reach some big damage. Both sides. Will this super art do anything? The next touch may decide the round. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse.
Three guns to pull that off. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what... Boom goes the dynamite. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off. All that effort for so little payoff. Where's their opening? Just heats it up with a combo into super. Life lead opens up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 1 chases them down. Knockdown and... Pops them with a short to come from the break like that. What a comeback. Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Turns the drive gauge. Not shy with the grab. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 2 can burnout activate. Target locked and scoop. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters planning something? They return to center stage. Reads the command grab. Was hungry for the grab. Reach out and hug him. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to use their drive. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Big time whip! Not close enough for the throw. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2, reach out and hug him. A jump in, blocks the low kick. That's gonna leave a rattle. They gotta go. What are they gonna do? Oh, yo, Ross, super hit! Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super! You need guts to pull that off! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with!
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Come on, let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile.
Where you go?
Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Moves performed off a drive rush get extra plus range, making for a potentially high return. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Throw connects for counter hit 10. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Takes a trip. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to create some distance to start. Big counter. The order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Flashes it. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh, combo! Let's go! Great job in escaping. Low heavy. Throw is denied. What a lead! Player 1 needs to wait this out. Ooh, you never know. Turns out. Player 2 needs to use and whip. They're wide open. Oh, yo! Rock super hit. What a finish! Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Breaks the block with a throw. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Bops him with a target combo. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
There's an overdrive arc. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of experiencing burnout. Connects with medium kick. Sure you can? Going in? Not much. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sees the overhead coming. The kick hits. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Going on the offensive? From up above. Opts for the throw. Good parry there, and parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stuff. KO! Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Can't tech the throw. Jumps. Grabbing it out up close. Rising uppercut. What'll happen here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Crowns them from above. Player 2, they're going for the super arm. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Awesome! Shoots off a fireball up close. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Below heavy hits. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Takes a trip. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Fires off in overdrive. Charges forward. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. brushes that off and keeps going. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Uses the target combo as a filler. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Going in. Sandblast. Goes all in with the uppercut. Oh, here we go. Player one is in a raw super hard incoming. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Sticky to the face. Ooh, does him dirty. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Sets up with the jump in. What's next? Blocks the low kick. Parry connects. Good decision with that throw. Player one is in a very good spot now. What are they gonna do? Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Player super archer. You all want a PhD in fighters and super. A real test of nerves here. Goes all in with the uppercut. They are done. Player one really has to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Start knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This unleashes some big damage. The low. Player one, excellent block. And whip. They're wide open. Arc step. No, this'll break them. A jump in, slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Oh no, Rock super here. Brings them from above with the broken beat. What's next? Player two, flipping the script with a turnaround super. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Medium kick into, more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Is it over? Will they survive?
That felt good, didn't it?
It just gets there. Perfection. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round one. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart driving. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jumping. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jumps? What'll happen here? Breaks those shins. Oh, nice! knockdown and all the throw connects. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're with nothing stops this train. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uh-oh. This could really hit the scales. Make smart use of the game. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. This is gonna hurt. Why an excellent block. Drives it back, misses. Across that off. Dangerous range here. Super art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Will this be enough to kill?
That felt good, didn't it?
What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round one.